Assalamualaikum and very good morning. I bid to Dr. Harizila, fellow organizer and members of the club. So today, before I proceed with my presentation, I'm going to show you a quote. So David Sarnoff once said that man is still the greatest miracle and the greatest problem on this earth. As we all know, that plastic has become one of the greatest human creation throughout the history. But although it is very useful for us, it is very, very bad. It gives a lot of bad consequences towards the environment, such as the pollution of the ocean and rivers, and also the accumulation of plastic waste on the landfills. So today, I'm Fikri. I'm going to share with you the method on how to convert the plastic waste into liquid fuel. The reason why I choose this topic is because according to Royal Britain's Statistical Society has stated that 8.3 billion tons of plastic waste has been produced. And these figures are very alarming for us because in the near future, the plastic waste will become more and more throughout the year. So, to prevent this, I will present to you about this liquid fuel production. So, the liquid fuel production is consisting of three major processes, which are the shredding process, the decomposition process, and also the refinery process. I, as the second year chemical engineer, have done some research regarding this topic, so I am sure that I can give you the right information regarding this topic. So moving on to my first point, the shredding process. The shredding process consists of three main processes, which are collection, sorting, cleaning, and also shredding. For the collection, the plastic waste are being collected from various of sources, such as households, industries, and also the landfills. And for the sorting, the plastic needed to be sorted out according to their types of plastic, because different plastic has different types of properties. And moving on, the cleaning process is very important because it needs to be cleaned so that there will be no contamination during the decomposition process. And last, for the shredding process, it will go through a shredder to be shredded into small pieces so that it can create large surface areas so that the decomposition process will become more easier. So moving on to my next point, the decomposition process. Decomposition process is using the pyrolysis method. Pyrolysis, the meaning of pyrolysis is pyro means fire and lysis means separating. So it is just separate the molecules by introducing the heat. The amount of heat that needed to be supplied is around 300 degrees Celsius to 950 degrees Celsius. So when doing this decomposition process, the pyrolyzer needed to be in the absence of oxygen, because if there is oxygen in the pyrolyzer, the polymer will be oxidized. So we don't want the polymer to be oxidized. So basically the plastic waste is a long chain of hydrocarbon. By introducing the heat, the long chains will be cut into smaller pieces so that it can be turned into liquid fuel. So as you can see here, there is a catalytic reactor. So in that reactor we put catalyst to ease up the conversion of the plastic waste into the liquid fuel. So moving on to my last point, the refinery process. Refining process is basically just the liquid fuel that is produced from the reactor will go through a distillation column. So in the liquid fuel, liquid fuel is actually a mixture that contains a lot of compounds. So the compounds, each of the compounds have different boiling point. So what distillation column does is, distillation column will separate the compounds according to their boiling point. So as you can see here, the major product of the distillation column is diesel and also gasoline. So to sum up my presentation today, there are three major steps in producing liquid fuel from the plastic waste, which are the shredding process, the refinery process, and also the pyrolysis process. So we as the future chemical engineers have to develop new method and also has to take up this challenge to make plastic waste as a new source of energy, because the plastic waste is very, very accumulated right now. So we want to reduce them. So we have to develop a new method. With that, I thank you. So now I open up to Q&A section.
So the question is liquid fuel production already been applied yes, or just newly conduct initiative to reduce the plastic waste?
Thank you for the question. So actually the liquid fuel production has been researched a long time ago, like 19 something I think. So it is not being yet commonly used because of its high cost production. So we, as the future, chemical engineering has to take up the challenge to improve the method to reduce the cost. Any other question?
So you say that plastic waste could be our new energy, right? So for current technology, can it replace our fossil fuel?
Thank you for the question. Yes, it can replace the fossil fuel because the composition of the liquid fuel is quite similar to the composition in the fossil fuel. So maybe after we have improved the production of the liquid fuel to reduce the cost, and we can commercialize it, we can replace it. We replace the fossil fuel with liquid fuel.